Good morning, happy Saturday. Welcome back to the channel. This is my persistence project. Today we have a long break that I figured I'd take you along for the ride for. We have 3.5 hours, it'll probably be a little longer, on the bike, and then we have a 45-minute runoff. So I'll bring you along for the ride. First off, I want to start about 9. It is 6:18. Of course, we're going to start with coffee. I got all my nutrition laid out for the day, so what we'll do is I guess my goal is to consume something every 20 minutes. So it's like gel, something solidish, gel, something solidish, woo, gel, something solidish, and then a couple more solid things because I do have 3.5 hours. Like I said, probably be a little bit more than that just based on meeting up with a friend a little bit later, and then I ran out of gels, to be honest, and the feed is definitely generally better. And then I have one bigger water bottle with 2 things of scratch that I'll put in. This is a water bottle for the run, and then another water bottle with this drink mix. I haven't tried it yet, so that'll be kind of interesting. And then another 1.5 servings of scratch in this bottle. Definitely still learning how to make sure I drink enough, so focusing on that. It'll be a little bit colder today, which will make it harder to motivate me to drink, but I need to be drinking. So I forgot to show, but I'm also trying to figure out some of the solid options that work for me, so going to add an Uncrustable in there. Worked pretty well last week. I was happy with that. Hi friends, it is a few days later. It's Monday. I finished up that long ride on Saturday, and so I figured I'd fill you in on how it went. It was very exciting. I did not film a ton during it, which is no surprise, but I will roll the clips ahead of this. But we got 52.5 miles. I think it was like 52.2 miles on the bike. Very exciting. By far my longest ride with like 1,200 feet of elevation gain, which is like my second highest elevation. Such a confidence builder. So to kind of fill you in on how the day went, I went over to a friend's house and parked there. I did a 2-hour loop. I think it was like 25 miles with like 900 feet of elevation gain. And so my goal was to like cruise that loop as fast as I could because I knew that I left at 9 and I needed to be back to meet up with her at 11. So I cruised that loop. Was really happy. It went way better and way faster than last week when I did the same loop. And I really made sure to do, I did a gel every 20 minutes. And then on the third, like at the hour mark, I ate something solid. So I did the Amex Chews, and then I ate a Smucker's Uncrustable while I was at her house. And so I went and grabbed her and we headed out again. And then we did the other like 25, 27 miles together. She is faster than me, which is great motivation to like get out there and be faster. And honestly, like she's a lot faster than me, but I can keep up if I push and my heart rate stays in zone. So she's like literally the perfect person to ride with. And so I chased her. One thing that was bad on me is my nutrition like significantly slowed when I met up with her, but I did stay consistent with my bottles. So I had scratch and electrolytes in my bottles, and so I did pretty good of doing that. And then I got off the bike and I did a 45-minute runoff. That was honestly terrible. After 52 miles, my legs were cooked. They felt very shaky. The first 15 minutes was pretty brutal. I ran off the bike pretty fast. I've still been getting like cramping under my rib cage, so I'm like working on that. But yeah, I'm really proud of the 52 miles. I think sometimes when I'm at like 20 or 25 and it feels like it's been quite long, I wonder how I'm ever going to get to like 56 miles. And I figured it out. Like, I'm going to be able to do it, and I'm going to get to those 50 some miles. And so, yeah, it was just such a good confidence boosting, weekend. Like I said, the runoff was a little rough, but had some water and was able to make it through. So the big reflections on all of this are that I'm going to be able to do this. I think I've spent a lot of time worrying about cutoffs and worrying that I'm going to be able to do this, but I am going to be able to do this. I have proven it to myself, and so making sure that I have that confidence was absolutely huge. I think the nutrition overall went really well, and I will follow that same process on game day. But for the big picture, this is what my persistence project is about. It's showing up even when things are hard, even when life is busy, training for 14 and a half hours, working a full-time job, having a boyfriend, having a dog. All of it is hard, but this is exactly what I wanted to. I wanted to do something hard. I wanted to try something new. And so showing up for your hard workouts, even when you feel like you're not ready, learning what your body can do, building the fitness, it's all brick by brick, step by step, and I'm doing it every week, and so can you. We are officially 6 weeks to Oceanside, 36 weeks to Portugal, one brick at a time. This is my persistence project, and I will see you in the next one. Let's get it.